What's up, guys? Welcome back to Sneak Attack, and today we got another episode of One Take Wednesday. So make sure you guys subscribe so you don't miss any of our videos. We upload vids every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell. Also, make sure you enter the NMD giveaway. It ends at 2,000 subscribers. So for this episode of One Take Wednesday, the topic we're gonna go into is 5 sneakers that I regret passing on. So if you don't know, One Take Wednesday is where we have a topic where I discuss it with you guys and we do the whole thing in one take. So once we start talking about the main topic, then all that is gonna be in one take. So the intro and the outro don't really count, but the main part of the video will all be in one take. And we're gonna be talking about 5 sneakers that I regret passing on. So basically these are sneakers that I had an opportunity to cop for retail or for like a good price, but I passed on it, and then looking back, like I really want it, and you know, stuff like that. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the list for One Take Wednesday. All right, you guys, One Take Wednesday starts right now. One take, let's go ahead and get into this list. So, like I said, this is the top 5 shoes that I regret passing on. So let's just get right into it. Number 5 on the list is the OG Alpha Bounce. So you guys all probably know what the OG Alpha Bounce looks like. This is the very first Alpha Bounce to release, and it had low-key it had a lot of hype on it. So I have the picture of it right here. You guys know what it looks like. It's like the black and white zebra type of thing. I don't really know like the real name of the colorway, but you guys know what it looks like. The black and white crazy one. So I regret passing on this shoe because basically me and Archie were like kind of hyped about this release. We didn't know like how crazy or how the shoe was gonna be, so we went over to the Adidas and SF, and it was madness. There was a lot of people trying on the shoe. It was really hyped, more hyped than we honestly thought. And like Archie tried on his size and he ended up copping. They had my size too, like the last one in my size. I tried it on, I walked around and I liked it, but I guess at the time I was just like, I wasn't like super into it. I don't know, I was like, I'd rather save my money, buy an Ultra Boost or something like that. That was like kind of like my mindset, so I passed on them. And basically like over the time, I saw Archie rocking them, I saw people on social media rocking them, I'm like, man, those are sick. Like, obviously they don't go for crazy resale prices, but just like getting them on the release day, like I could have had them, I could have been one of the first ones to have them, and it kind of sucks because I think it's a dope colorway, but over time I could probably like cop it on resale for like, I don't know, 10 bucks over resale, or maybe even get it for retail. It was only 100 bucks, which is one of the cool things. And for whatever reason, I passed on it, and I really regret it. So that's why it's number 5. I don't regret it that much, but I do wish I had them in my collection. So number 5, OG Alpha Bounce. Moving on to number 4, something a little more hyped, is the OG NMD. And not the original release, but the one that released like last year, 2016. And I really regret passing on these because obviously they sold out pretty damn fast, but there was a lot of pairs, and basically I had a homie who held me down and said he had me a pair for retail, and basically I just said nah, like I'm not really feeling the OG NMD pass, you know what I'm saying? Like I was like, nah, I don't really want it, like I'm not buying into the hype or whatever. I was trying not to be a hype beast, but at the end of the day, man, the OG NMD is a dope shoe, and to get it for like $170, like I really should have taken advantage of it. So looking back, I really should have pulled the trigger and just like took it, especially for retail. Like I don't know what I was thinking, but I passed on them. Dude ended up selling it to someone else, and then I just really don't want to pay like $250, $275 for a pair of OG NMDs, especially when I could have gotten for retail. So that's like one of the stories that kind of sucks, but you know, that's how it goes. You got to go with your gut in the moment, I guess. But at the time, I just like didn't want them. I wasn't feeling them. And then I see all my friends with OG NMDs, not like trying to be like a hype beast, but like I see them, I'm like, damn, like those actually do look pretty dope on feet and with like a bunch of dope fits. And I passed on them. So I don't know. I really regret it. I wish I had those in my collection. I don't have any NMDs in my collection. That's kind of crazy, right? But whatever. Moving on. So number 3 on the list is the Air Jordan 1 Black Toe. And I was kind of hesitant to put this one on the list because I'm not sure if it counts as me really passing on it. Like I did kind of try to get them, but I really could have tried harder. Like for the bread one release and for the royal one release, I really went all out, entered a bunch of raffles, you know, did all I could to get the shoe. For the black toe one, I kind of just entered like 1 or 2 raffles and just like woke up and like saw that I couldn't get it, and I was like, whatever. But the more I look at the black toe one, the more I really like it, and it's one of my top color. It might honestly be like my second favorite Jordan 1 colorway. Number 1 is the bread, number 2 might be the black toes. Like, it's an OG colorway, black, white, and red. I do like it better than Chicago's, and the fact that they just retroed and with like pretty decent quality, not like crazy quality, but pretty good quality. And basically, I feel like I could have tried harder and I would have had a lot better chance to cop for retail, because now they're going for pretty expensive prices. I think they're hovering around like 300, and it's like, I'm not really in a position for me to like fork out $300 on shoes for every shoe I want, you know what I'm saying? So if I could have gotten for retail, I would have. I really should have tried harder. I really want to get all the OG colorways of the Jordan 1s, so that kind of sucks that I passed on it. And yeah, it's definitely one of my favorite shoes, so hopefully in the future I'll be able to cop it. So next up on the list, number 2, we got the sorry guys. Number 2 on the list, we got the red 1.0 Ultra Boost and the red 3.0 Ultra Boost. So the red 1.0 Ultra Boost was like the gradient 1.0. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that before, but it had like an orange stripe. And then the 3.0s were like all red with like kind of like a translucent orange cage. And basically I passed on both of these, and I passed on them. I passed on the 1.0. I saw them in store, and they used to sit. They really used to sit everywhere. And I just kept passing on it, like, oh, I'll get it later. Oh, I'll get it another day. I'll get it when I have a little bit more money. And then now I like look at it and I'm like, now 1.0s are all gone. You know, the gradient 1.0s are all gone. And basically, if I want to get this shoe, I'm gonna have to end up paying like $250, $275, something crazy like that I really don't want to pay. And it sucks, because I really like that shoe. Red is my favorite color, and that goes along with the 3.0 too. The 3.0 stocked on Adidas and a lot of sites, and I just kept passing on it because I have a red uncaged. I was like, I already have a red Ultra Boost. But at the end of the day, I really should have got it, because I love red shoes. I love Ultra Boost. So why the hell would I pass on it? And I don't know, it sucks. So maybe there is like a size 10 of the 1.0s at the store in Sacramento, this consignment store. So, but they're going for resale. So it sucks. I don't want to pay resale, and I really could have gotten both of these shoes for retail if I really wanted to, which I do want to now, but at the time I passed on them for stupid reasons. And that leads us to number 1 on the list, the Mystery Gray 1.0 Ultra Boost. And the reason I passed on these is because honestly, at the time, I really didn't think they were all of that. And if you guys were like into Ultra Boost when like the wave wasn't as crazy as it is now, they were Mystery Gray sitting on Adidas.com for like months. They were just there, and people weren't really that into them. And then now Mystery Grays go for like crazy amount of money. I think they're around like 400, 500 or something like that. Like, don't quote me on that, but if you go on GOAT or you go on like consignment stores, they go for a pretty penny. So I could have got these for retail so many times. And then up until honestly recently, I still thought they were kind of ugly until I saw them in person, and I was just like, yeah, those are pretty damn dope. Like, there's no real other colorway that looks like that. They're super cool. And it sucks that I passed on them. I was like, man, I had so many opportunities to get these for retail, and I just kept looking at them and I kept scrolling through the website. So that really sucks. Whether I wanted them for myself or I could have resold them. So yeah, that kind of sucks. But you live and you learn. Sometimes you gotta just go with your gut, and sometimes it works out when you pass on shoes, sometimes it doesn't. And these are 5 instances where it didn't work out for me. And that's gonna wrap up this One Take Wednesday. And yeah, so that's pretty much gonna wrap up the video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed that One Take Wednesday. Leave a comment down below on some shoes that you regret passing on, and I'll definitely give them a read. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of our videos. We upload videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so make sure you subscribe like I said. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything. Make sure you enter the NMD giveaway. It'll end at 2,000 subscribers, so make sure you spread the word. And with that being said, I will catch you guys next time.
you I could get